Okay, let's jump back into this. It's next morning for me. I always do that to test audio levels. Okay, we're gonna quick save. Actually, we don't need to. Hey, boar. Where'd he go? Oh, well, he's past him. Combat, I will say, feels a little bit slower in this. You know, just how you like. But I don't have a lot of the skills. New game, new mechanics. I'm not gonna have that expertise as I had in the other one. This feels like this. Like that's a lot slower. But, you know, making it more grounded. I understand it. Let's shoot one.
There's no more to fire.
Thank you. I still haven't learned anything about my stash. Quick stash inventory is full. See, where's my stash though? That's discovered, right? Yeah, it must be. There's an unknown over here. The world looks great. Totally using every ounce of PlayStation 5 technology. Okay. Oh, is it up there? Interesting. There we go. Oh, okay. That's new. You have multiple ways of going up here. I like that. New traversal over just the... Moderate valuables. Oh.
I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now.
Oh. I want to see this.
Better leave it alone for now.
Special gear. Well, shit.
Graded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Oh, we had a skill point. What's this? see. The jump from 1 to 2 is quite a leap. Where's your fucking gate? You're hollering at me, but I can't. I can't find. Oh, I hit the bridge. Bitter leaf.
Outlander approaching.
Is that the Savior?
Wanna come
Yes.
in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Not our land, not our problem.
The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Don't make me go drag both your ears off. You're one. How am I supposed to work with a hammer in this state?
I need a burrower sound shell. That looks like I can get all of. Oh. I'm with you. Yeah, this one, oh, I need more metal shards. Squirrel stuff, okay.
Didn't expect to see you up
Till
and about.
Oven blows that whistle, no one's working anymore.
Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon. Don't come any closer. Not again.
Shop looks closed.
Yep,
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
This should... useful? Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Oh, is this my stash? Shit.
I don't want to make conversation.
Tinkering with one hammer isn't gonna kill you.
Unless Olvin and his
Someone
cronies
said
heal.
I had the
Okay.
singing voice in all the well, that depends on what you need to mention.
Got some side quests. Who's this?
Figures we'd be talking.
Please, aren't I'll drink you under the
I
table.
guess it's locked. Damn, there's a lot of side missions. And I do love missions.
Take that back! This'll be the death of me!
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chain Scrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Deep trouble. Level 5. What level are we? 3? Okay.
Brother! Been looking! Yo, round there!
Beam.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Beam. Okay, what's over here?
You're showing that mug of yours in public again.
How do I...
Ignoring me again? Almost ready to go?
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. More the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
I like him. Okay, so wild meat, bitter leaf, that. What's ruin?
I have the best singing voice. Ow!
Really? Huh. Where's the other one? Over here. This way.
Ready? Hey!
Almost 4. We are on the same side.
Good save.
Oh, Rockliak. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
What a blowhard.
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Pretty sure it's your round. Yes, in my round.
Savior! Over here!
Let's make that 2 orders of
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Osseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Osseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King. It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Sounds like they got a lot of issues. Okay, let's see some of these missions. Ooh. That's level 5. Which one's level 7? Bristlebacks? Let's do these side missions.
That reminds me. Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone?
It seems like Bitterleaf likes to grow on rocky terrain. Okay, I think I have enough Bitterleaf. There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildif.
Oh, we got acid arrows. Okay.
It's the end for you.
I need one of those.
It's always good to have extra. Now's my chance!
Fire Fanghorn. Huh. Alright, there we go. Come on. The rock. Where you going?
Made that count.
Oh, there's something. Oh, what? What is it? Huh. Weird. Maybe underneath? Oh, that's weird.
Scavengers. Moldiv said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. No metal panel. Better check another scrap pile. Gotta find a cauldron to learn how to override machines.
the wrong button to roll away. Ooh.
I can keep going.
Oh, hello.
Okay, now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel. I think I have everything I need for Mildew. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal.
And the other one... There's a campfire over here I'm going to discover. Quick save.
Smoke. I knew Commander Arnold said I'd find his crew.
Oh, you want to fight, huh? Appreciated. Charger horn. So I bet you crafting is going to get a little bit
Looks like
more
the
in
miners
depth.
are in trouble.
I'm fine. There are others that need help.
That looks like the foreman Arnif mentioned. I should check
What?
in with him.
Oh.
You good? I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin? Arnif sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. Are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
I need to know exactly what happened.
We used controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
How many are still down there? Corvand. How many?
Two. Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can.
This is why you always
Gotta
listen
find those two
to your
miners.
heart. Is there a puzzle over here?
Hello? Can anyone hear me? The miners. One of them doesn't look too good.
Is that a Nora?
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy?
You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Made it.
Always check the water. So
There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage.
okay.
Burrowers.
Aren't I supposed to? I bet I have to go around.
If I find another cauldron, I'll learn how to ride this machine. Maybe I can swim past unnoticed.
What is he? He's like a little ferret. Oh, I got knocked in the water. Come on.
That's all of them. Now to find a way out of this room. Find a way up to those explosives. I should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives.
Okay.
If I shoot that, I can take cover in its spore cloud.
Up and over.
Let's see where this leads. There's the explosives, up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Might be a good idea to climb that ladder. It looks like I can pull that crane over to me.
Voila.
Trick. Guess that got its attention.
Ooh, sneaky little guy, huh? Oh.
That's all of them. Now let's go check on those miners.
Wrong button. On the controls. Oh. Gonna turn down the. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. I just kind of like want it to be normal. Yeah, got a little vibration there, so it still feels good, but the trigger deal kind of gets.
She's
I don't know.
dead. We don't know that. You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Better that Corvin knows men are all right. I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's name
Thank you,
keeps
Huntress.
coming up.
I'll see the last two make it out.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
I got 5 skill points now. Let's see, what's Warrior give me? Okay, what's this one's surge? Can you change critical damage? Oh. Oh. Let's go through and just have the basic. Yeah. Face paint unlocked.